Ryan laughed, while the boy standing in front of her instantly put his hand over her mouth, trying to keep the silence. He hushed her, to which she giggled and nodded. You're adorable, Jungkook, her boyfriend said. She was sitting in the table, while he was standing in front of her, in between her legs. They were in an empty classroom. Ryan, says the most handsome guy alive. She pecked his lips, and he put his hands on the table on either side of her. Jungkook was a heartthrob of the whole campus. Everywhere he walked by, he was stared at. He had everyone and everything under his control. Good at studies, great at sports, and perfect in his looks. But he believed there was something about this girl in his arms which had the power to drive him insane. Her voice, her eyes, her presence itself brought him happiness and peace. Ryan, it's time for your class. Go. Jungkook, that sucks. He sighed while she smiled and gave him a hug. And a best of luck for the test he had. Jungkook was a very hardworking guy. Fun aside, he was serious about his future. Jungkook, I'll see you after. Enjoy your free time. Ryan, I will probably go for ice cream with my girls. He groaned, rolling his eyes, and walked out. Her little try of making him jealous was a clear success, but she knew all his anger faces could never reach his heart. It was pure and full of love for her. She jumped down the table and walked out of the room, as well after 5 minutes, to avoid any suspicious eye. Once she was back in the hallway, she accidentally bumped into someone. While she was busy looking at the drawing Jungkook made on her wrist, she looked down at the floor and saw the pastries that fell in the little accident, which were all ruined now. Ryan, I'm sorry, really, I will pay for those. When she looked up at the person, it was Mike, the one everyone tried to stay away from. He was rude and arrogant, always messing with you and making fun of you. His father was somehow connected to the principal of the campus, and that was the main reason he always got away with everything. Mike, pay? Alright, then pay. He crossed his arms with a raised brow. Vine felt a little weird, but she took off her bag, taking out the wallet. Vine, how much was it? Mike, oh no, girl. My beautiful fan made this for me. Your money won't buy it. Vine, what do you want then? She took a look around and slowly every passerby started to look at them, and some even stopped by to enjoy the scene, as if it was a fun show. Ryan, don't make a scene, Mike. It was a mistake. I said, I am sorry. Who is the one who made it? I will apologize to them as well. Mike, oh, well, that one is perfect. Nancy, come here. He extended one arm, and a girl came forward. He wrapped his arm around her shoulder and eyed her. Wine. I'm sorry, Nancy. It was a mistake. I'll bring you some more pastries. She apologized genuinely, and she felt the girl somehow was going to agree. But Mike was going to jump in. Mike, that's not how you apologize, lady. Wine gritted her teeth. She hated how everyone was looking at them. She hated being the center of attention. One peaceful day was ruined just because she ended up seeing this jerk face. Mike, get on your knees and apologize. Nancy, Mike, no. She tried to stop, but was suddenly pushed away as well. Mike, how about you get down on your knees and apologize? Wine, oh well, you know what? She took out some money from her wallet, getting enough of this, and threw it at his face. If he thought he could bully her just like he does to every other student, he was wrong. She was genuine when she apologized, but he crossed the line. She turned to walk away, but Mike took a big step and grabbed her wrist, pushing her against the locker. She winced at the harsh contact. Her back ached, and she was somehow glad her head didn't receive any damage. Wine, the hell, Mike, leave my hand right now, or I'll complain to the dean. He laughed out loud and wrapped his fingers around her neck, blocking the air supply. Mike, you heard that, guys? She'll complain to the dean. Then how about I give you a proper reason to complain to the dean, huh? Jungkook, Dean is a little fish. How about a reason to call the police? He burst through the crowd, pulling Mike off Wine, who coughed out, rubbing her neck. Jungkook left a punch on Mike's face, then another in her stomach. Grabbing his collar, he kicked his calf and sent the man to the ground. Mike's pretty face was bleeding, but his bad boy reputation probably flew out of the universe when Jungkook grabbed the wasted pastry and slammed it on his face. Jungkook, how about next time you stay the hell away from my girl? He walked to Wine, ignoring the loud gasps from every student. The whispering turned into loud gossips and questions, asking them if it was real. Jungkook, yeah, it's real, and I mean it. Stay away from my girl. He took her wrist and walked away from the crowd, leaving Mike on the floor. Wine, I am fine, Jungkook. Seriously, I am all good. Calm down. He was worried, looking all over her. The finger marks on her wrist and neck made him so furious. He almost went back to Mike, and maybe, if Wine didn't stop him, he might end up killing that guy. He exhaled and closed his eyes for a moment to calm himself down. Wine smiled and cupped his cheeks. Wine, you look hot, taking care of me. Wine, maybe I should get in more trouble to see this sight. Jungkook, God, no, Wine. She laughed and squeezed his cheeks, making funny and cute faces, till he finally rewarded her with a smile. Wine, I was kidding. How was your test? Jungkook, it was good. Like usual, let me get you treated. He kissed her head, then her cheeks, along with the marks on her wrist and her neck. She brushed her fingers through his hair. She loved playing with them. There's one thing her heart knew. No matter what happens, this man will always be with her through everything. And there was no limit to the love her heart kept for him.